Hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America and Alvin Bragg. Man, the news just keeps getting worse for him. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Alvin Bragg's case is collapsing before his very eyes, and really, all President or former President Donald Trump has to do now is really just sit back and watch it collapse. His star witness is going to be Michael Cohen, a convicted liar and a convicted felon. And Stormy Daniels, an adult film star who I think is really milking this for every bit of publicity she can get from it. But legal experts have weighed in from the beginning on this weak case, saying that it was a disaster, the weakest of all the cases against Trump. Salacious, yes. The details, people want to tune in every day to see it. But what they're ultimately going to see is that Trump is actually innocent of the charges against him. Now, I don't know if he can get an acquittal in New York, especially New York City, but I do believe that you're at the very least going to have a hung jury. Now, one particular legal analyst says that Alvin Bragg's case is collapsing right before his eyes and that Trump should do nothing but watch. Don't make a big deal about it. Just let it collapse. I want you to listen to that, and then I want you to let me know what you think when you like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'm Carmine Sabia for Explain America. We love you guys. God bless you. Take care, everybody.
Didn't want to purchase the story. Yesterday he said that when he asked Trump about reimbursing Cohen, he said he didn't know anything about that. I mean, what we've already been complaining about is the lack of any cognizable crime here, but there's also a dwindling connection to Donald Trump himself. That is, what we're really seeing here is a lot of discussions with Michael Cohen, who's going to give us a really memorable moment when he gets on the stand. He's actually going to look at that jury and say, basically, put my former client in jail for following my legal advice.
And Jonathan, at the end of the day, the burden is on the prosecution, to your point, to bring this to convince the jury beyond a reasonable doubt. And my question for you is, as of now, have they met their burden, and is it they that are failing at presenting, or is it that defense is doing a really good job of showing the holes?
I think the defense is doing a very good job, but I have to say this is collapsing on its own weight. I mean, you just have to stand back and let it fall. I mean, just asking simple questions that the jury would want to know has left serious damage for the prosecution. I mean, these are not strange tangential questions. These are the questions that you would have expected the prosecution to ask as just the completion of their line of questioning. Like, was Trump the only one you did this for? When did you start to do this? Now, unless he was trying to get Arnold Schwarzenegger and Tiger Woods elected president, and one of them couldn't be, then the prosecution theory is really becoming something that's easy to mock. I mean, it's what I just don't understand is how the judge could let this farce unfold in a courtroom, because at the end of the day, he's got to give instructions to this jury. How is he going to instruct them? Because there is no crime. Is he going to say that this was a federal election crime? Because it wasn't. And the federal government declined to charge. Trump wasn't even asked to pay a civil fine. So how is he going to give that instruction? But if it's not a crime, what are we doing here?
That's absolutely right. I think many Americans, frankly, have that same question. Jonathan Turley, thank you.